Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, teacher.
Record. Okay, so shall we start now?
Yes.
Last week we have, not last week actually, last Tuesday we have finished number 3, right?
Yeah.
It's true.
So we will continue to the next page. The title is A Teenage Millionaire. So you have to complete the sentence with the correct prepositions. So we'll do this while waiting for the others. Aga, it is okay now, the audio. Aga, are you there?
Hello.
It's okay now, right?
Yes, I'm joining with phone, so it's okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, then let's check now. What is the answer for number 1?
I think we have finished that.
Hmm?
We have finished that one.
Cindy, what are you saying?
We have finished that one to number.
Let's finish this one. I thought we just only finished up to number 3, no?
Sure, I think we haven't finished.
We have finished the preposition with the adjective, and then we haven't finished the preposition with the nouns, right?
Oh, yes, Chair.
Okay, so what is the answer for number 1?
In the news.
In the news.
Right? In
In
the
the
news. Yes, in the news. And how about 2?
At
At
15.
15.
At
That's
15.
talking about age, right? So at the age of 15, at 15. And 3,
At home.
at
home.
And 4,
At school.
at school. 5,
At university.
at university. And 6,
In computer
In
program.
computer
program.
program.
so we'll move to this one, a teenage genius. So you have to read this and then you have to fill the blanks with the appropriate prepositions. So have you finished?
Almost, teacher.
Okay. So shall we check now? So where is number 1 answer?
At the age of
At the
17.
age of 17. So how about 2?
in his room.
In his bedroom. And how about 3?
At home.
At home.
Found at home. And how about 4?
With
Yes, with 450 pounds. How about 5?
I skipped that.
Hmm?
I skipped that. I have no idea.
skipped
Number
that.
5.
So how about the others? What is your answer for number 5?
From.
From, yes, from inside his brother's cheek. He take it from his brother's cheek. So from. How about 6?
With.
React
With.
Different temperatures.
in different temperatures, right? In different temperature. How about 7?
Different from his.
From, yes,
Different
different from. And number 8,
Interested in science.
interested in. How about 9?
To science museums.
Yes, to science museum. How about 10?
In Oxford University.
2.
Continue.
In.
Continue to.
I think in or as.
At, right? At Oxford University. How about 11?
In September.
In September. How about 12?
In 10 years.
In 10
Yes,
years.
in 10 years. Where I will be in 10 years. So let's discuss the questions together here for number 3. Answer the questions about article on page number 66. So number 1 is, why did Frank build a DNA testing machine? So why did he build that?
To find out why his brother
And his,
no
him
different.
and his brother hair is different.
Right here, right? To find out why he and his brother hairs are so different. So we have to take here for the answer, right? This is number 1. So how about 2? How is Fred's machine different from a standard testing machine? So how it is different from a standard testing machine?
The machine would normally cost 3,000 pounds, but for built with Alfred built his with
Because, right, his machine is cheaper than the standard one, right?
Yes.
And 3 is, why did he need to heat and cool the DNA sample?
Because it allows you to separate the DNA.
Because it allows, right? It allows you to separate the DNA, right?
Yes.
So that is why we need to heat and cool the DNA sample. So why did Get's hair a different color from Fred's?
Because Gus has a particular gene that gives him red hair.
Yes, Get has a particular gene that give him red hair. So that is why their hair color is different from each other, right? Even though they are brothers. So how about 5? What is the link between Fred's early interest and his future plan? So what is the link? Since he was young, he is interested in science, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And his future plan is to run his own
Technology.
Technology business.
So there is a connection between science and the technology, right? So
Yeah.
that is-
Kind of.
So how about the last one? Why is the title a teenage genius?
Yeah, because he create own.
Because,
Because he create his own.
Lincoln, are you whispering to yourself or you're talking to me?
I'm talking to you like because I think he can create a DNA testing machine.
Yes, because it has to be like a genius, right? But so
Yeah.
he is a genius to find out that technology consent with the genes, right? So that is why a teenage genius, just like the ones in the course book. So do you remember the title of this one?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely amazing, right? Because his invention concerned with the application. So that is why absolutely amazing. And this time we are talking about the genes here, right? Because they're like DNA things. So genius, right? A teenage genius. So that is why. So have you got all the answers for number 3?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone who turned off their camera, who turned off their mic. Is that everything okay
Yes.
there?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Are you guys sleeping there?
No. No.
Tuesday.
No, it's too early.
Okay. So we will move to number 4. Use the file file to write a paragraph about Anne Markowski, right? And her invention. So there's another fact file and there's another invention. So there are facts and we have to construct this into a paragraph. So we'll do together this one too, okay? So the first one, there are name, age, award, and reason for invention and invention. So how can we rewrite these facts into a paragraph? At the age of?
15.
You can
At the age of 15,
at the age of 15, and Markowski won
won first prize at the
at
science fair in
in
California.
California. Yes. And her invention is a torch, right?
Torch powered by heat from the hair.
From the hand. And her reason for invention, or she invented this to help a friend in the Philippines who couldn't do her homework after dark. So we can rewrite like this, right?
Yes.
So can I skip this one?
Yes.
Yes. That's teacher. That's chair.
Yes, very yes, right? Very yes. So we'll move to the world of soap opera. So match the words with their definition. So what is the meaning of bravery?
When you're able to deal with a dangerous situation without fear.
E, right? When you are able to deal with a dangerous situation without fear, right?
Yes.
So how about jealousy?
C.
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 Strong of and happiness because someone like I love is interesting.
So what is the answer for jealousy?
C.
C.
Right? Linger.
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you now. So how about greed?
B.
Me when you want a lot of
When you want a lot more money, power, or possessions than you need. Yes. How about ambition?
I think
A.
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 Combination.
Combination to be rich, powerful, or successful. Yes. How about anger?
H.
A strong
Yes.
negative emotion.
Strong negative emotion that comes from the feeling that you have been badly treated. Correct. How about arrogance? Sorry, royalty.
D.
D.
Yes, the feeling of strong friendship, which means that you will do anything to help a friend or someone you love. How about arrogance?
G.
G.
G. When you take your breath.
When you think you are better or more important than other people. Yes, that is arrogance. So how about modesty?
F.
The last one.
F.
F, right? Yes. One, you do not talk broadly about what you have achieved. Correct. So how about write the adjective for each of the nouns in exercise 1. So the noun has been given, right? So this time you have to write the adjective for these respective nouns. So bravery is a brave. So how about jealousy?
Jealous.
Jealous.
Yeah.
How about greed?
Greedy.
Greedy.
How about ambition?
Ambition.
Ambitious. How about anger?
Angry.
Angry.
Angry. Royalty.
Loyal.
Loyal. Arrogant, right? Arrogant.
Arrogant.
How about modesty?
Modest.
Modest.
So we'll do number 3 now. Complete the opinions with suitable nouns or adjective from exercise 2. So you can use the words from exercise 2. They can be adjective or they can be noun. Depends on the sentence. Okay. And after that, we'll check together. Have you finished?
Yes.
Yes, then we'll check. So a man becomes, what is the answer for number 2?
Jealous.
Jealous. Yes, a man becomes jealous because his wife is very beautiful. So how about number 3?
Ambitious.
Yes, because to determined to succeed and get to the top. So they are very ambitious. And how about this one?
Greedy.
They are
Greedy.
greedy. So yes, blind and blank are very powerful emotions in soap opera.
Anger and arrogance.
Actually, the second person agree with the first one. So
Ambitions and greed.
yes, you have to transform these adjectives in these nouns in adjective into nouns, right? So yes, greed and ambitions are very powerful emotions in soap opera, right? So how about 7?
Liar.
Loyal.
Lawyer. How about 8?
Loyalty.
Loyalty. How about 9?
Bravery.
Bravery. Yes, bravery is an important emotion in a soap opera. So have you got all the answers for number 3?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
Ngon nhảy nó.
Hot.
Okay. Okay, so number 4, we'll move to number 4. So what do you have to do now?
Create my own soap opera.
Huh?
Create.
You have to
Your
create your own soap opera. Means you have to create your own drama. You have to create your own movie, right? So you have to write a movie script like that. So there are points that you have to base on. So you are going to write a profile of a character from the soap opera. So you have to write a profile of the character. So you have to create your own character. So the name, you have to give the name. So, and you also have a reason, right? Why you have chosen this name and what does it say about the person? So you have to answer this too. And you can also define their age. So it is up to you. So if you want your character to be 16, it's like 16. Or 20, it's 20. So it's up to you. So you can create your own character. And you also have to define, are they single or are they married? And they're happy about their life or not? You have to write. And you also have to define their personality. So if your character is a good person or an evil, you can define, right? And that is your character personality. And how do other people see you? So how do people see your character? And ambition. So what is your ambition as a character in the novel? And is your ambition realistic? So is that realistic or not? And the strong point of your character and the weak point of your character. So you have to try everything. And also you have to define your storyline of the first episode. So what has just happened to you before the opening of the first episode of your soap opera? So you also have to create the storyline for the first episode. So can you do that?
Yes.
Last one is really difficult
And
for
don't
me.
worry, that is not an individual one. That will be a group one. So is that okay?
Yes. Really?
Huh?
Really?
Linka, what did you say?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
He just said really and now he's saying nothing.
Really easy or really not easy? What did you say, Betsy?
Really not easy.
Okay, so I'll assign you guys in a group, okay? Nó sẽ group ဖွဲ့ပေးမယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ဘာလုပ်ရမလဲဆိုတော့ရှင်းသွားပြီလားတချို့ဘာမေးကြရှိသေးလဲအဲ့ activity မှာ
ဘာမှမရှိတော့ပါဘူး
အတိကျတမျိုးလေးတစ်ခါတော့ပြန်ပြောပြလို့ရမှာမသိဘူးရှင်
ခါတော့ပြန်ပြောလို့ရမလားဆိုတော့အဲ့သမီးစာမျက်နှာ69မှာတွေ့ရမှာ69မှာကျတော့ character တယောက်ကကိုကဇလန်းရေးမှာကိုကဇလန်းရေးပြီးရင်ကိုက character နေရာမှာဝင်သေးဘူးဆိုမှအဲ့တော့ UU နဲ့သုံးထားတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ character တယောက်ကိုကျတော့ create လုပ်ပေးရမှာအဲ့တော့တိုက်တဲ့ character ကိုတိုက်တဲ့ဇလန်းကိုရဲ့စိတ်ကူးထဲမှာဇလန်းဆင်ပြီးတော့မှ character တယောက်ကိုကျတော့ကိုရဲ့ imagination ထဲမှာ create ပြန်လုပ်ပေးရမှာ
ဟုတ်
အဲ့မှာကျတော့နာမည်ပေးရမယ်အသက်သတ်မှတ်ပေးရမယ်သူရဲ့ personality ဘာတွေလဲပြောရမယ်နောက်ပြီးကျတော့သူရဲ့ ambition style တဲ့နောက်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ character strong point weak point တွေကပါလဲဟုတ်ပြီနော်ပြီးကိုယ့်လူတွေကဘယ်လိုမြင်ကြလဲဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ character ဘယ်လိုမြင်ကြလဲနောက်ပြီးကျတော့ စဦးဆုံးမှာ storyline လေးကိုနည်းနည်းလေးရေးပြရမယ်ကွာအရှိမဒီ character မှာဘာတွေကြည့်ခဲ့ရလဲဆိုပြီးတော့နောက်မှာဇာတ်လမ်းတွေတော့မှဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်အစလေးပဲ storyline အစလေးပဲပြောပြနေရတယ်ရမလားတက်မတော်ရမလားသမီး
group နဲ့တော့မှာဆိုချေကျွန်တော်က character တယောက် group လိုက်ဝင်စဉ်းစားပြရအောင်
group line ဆိုရင် group line ကို discuss လုပ်ပြီးတော့မှ character တယောက်ပဲ create လုပ်ရုံပဲသားအခုကျန် group ထဲမှာ22ယောက်ဆိုတော့တချို့ group တွေမှာ6ယောက်ရှိမယ်တချို့ group မှာ9ယောက်ရှိမယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော် so you have to discuss together and you have to create your own character
ဘာတရှယ်တိုင်းမဲ့ရေးလိုက်ရုံပဲမလားရှင်
ရေးလိုက်ရုံပဲဟုတ်တယ် you don't need to add up don't worry
ဒီ group ကတချယ်ပဲ separate လုပ်ပြီး
တစ်ချက်ဆက်ပေးမယ်ခဏလေးနော်တစ်ချက် group ခွဲပေးမယ်ခဏလေး
ချာအခုလော
ရှင်အခုလောက်အောင်မှာပေါ့ဟုတ်တာပေါ့အခုလောက်အောင်မှာပေါ့အေးကိုယူသွားကြလို့လားဒီမှာခဏလေးဒီမှာခွဲပေးမယ်နော်ခဏလေး Okay, so I'll give you 20 minutes, okay, to write your own story. So is that enough? 20.
Yes, kind of.
teacher can I get 30
Huh? 30. 30 is too much.
so
Okay.
25 25
Okay, 25.
30
25.
Yeah, 25.
Okay, so 25 minutes. Okay, so discuss together, okay?
Hello.
So you guys are finished, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then you have to choose a presenter to present your story.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll present. I'll present.
Okay, then wait here.
Sorry.
I'll come back later.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Choose the presenter, okay? So have you chosen the presenter?
Okay, yes, I said I am. I'm going to present.
So we'll wait for the other groups, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so everyone is here, right? So is that okay working with a group?
Yes,
Not-
it's
not
okay.
quiet.
group ထဲမှာလေအရင် quiet ဖြစ်နေတဲ့လူကိုမှတ်ထားသေးလားမှတ်ထားပြီးလို့
yes.
ကျွန်တော်အရင်ပြည့်ဖို့ကောင်းတဲ့ချိန်ကျရင်သူတို့ကျွန်တော်ချင်းဆိုခိုင်းအောင်ဘယ်လိုလဲ
တေးကြတော့ကျွန်တော်တချင်းမဆိုရတော့ချစ်တာ
Yes.
Also me.
Me too, teacher.
အရင် quiet ဖြစ်နေတယ်ဆိုတော့ဟိုကြလို့ရှိရင်နော်နည်းနည်းလေးစောင့်တင်လက် boring ဖြစ်နေတဲ့အခါကြလို့ရှိရင်သူတို့ကျွန်တော်ချင်းဆိုရင်ဆိုခိုင်းတာမဟုတ်လို့ရှိရင် more ရှောင်းရင်ရှောင်းခိုင်းတစ်ခုလောက်ခိုင်းတာနော် Okay okay then you have finished right creating the story so are you satisfied with your story
Not really.
as you only have
Not-
like 20 minutes to write the script right
My script a bit short, but I really like it.
and you really okay you like it okay so we will start with the group one okay so for group one the participants are Nay Nwe Lwin, Chopye, interview linger and time home patient
Chị Hoan me.
Huh?
Chị Hoan why start our group?
because you guys are from room one so which is a group one right so I will start with group one so
Really?
you will present right
Okay.
so linger can you turn your camera on
Yeah.
according to my logic I can hear clearly if I can see the face
Okay. Okay.
okay so everyone pay attention okay
Okay.
so stop you can start
So in our soap opera, the main character is named Aurora because we have chosen that name because I think that's kind of a beautiful name for a girl. So our character is a girl, and I think age is like 19, and she's kind of teenager, and she doesn't have any family members or boyfriends or girlfriends. I mean, like boyfriends, and she doesn't also have relatives, and she's a single, and she's not that much happy because like her community blame her because she's parentless. Her personality is she's quiet and like she doesn't that much talkative. She's not that much active, but she is a brilliant. Her mission, she want to be a designer. I think that's also a realistic one in the real life because most of the girls want to be a designer, so we choose it. And the strong point of our character is that like she has a good views in fashion, and the weak point is she is emotional, but she never showed it. Like she is an emotional person, but she never showed it. So what has happened to our like main character in the first episode? As I told, like he want to be a designer, so he go to a designer class. But like she's poor, so like she can't afford that much money in the class. But like she do hard working, she show her work and she show how like hard working. But like so like the owner of the designer class like her, and the story goes like that.
okay so your main character is a 90-year-old girl who wants to be a designer right
Yes.
okay thank you so thank you for room one for creating the brilliant story so I will move to group two which is from room number two the participants are Alice Ho Min Ken Han Su Sin Heng Tat Ang Kang Kan Nan and Min Ye Chen
His
So who
name
will
is
present?
Robert. 3 parts.
Han Su Sin will you present
No, me and
Right.
Alice and Ming Chen.
Yes,
Okay,
because
so
the voice
while-
didn't tell.
while you're presenting can you turn your camera on
Teacher, my camera has problem.
okay then okay so you can start
Yeah, his name is Robert. Because he's very sound bad and he is 30. He has one family member. He's married. He has one wife, and his personality and anger issue.
And other people see him as annoying and dumb person because he is blind to other people. And his ambition is lawyer. And the strong point of his character is he is too handsome but he can keep up the poker face whenever he do in court.
And the storyline is, at first he was really happy with his marriage, but then he found out his wife has been cheating on him for a long time, but he couldn't let her go, can't divorce with her because he loves his wife too much, and later that it becomes an obsession. Also, his job is not stable since he is an infamous lawyer and he's about to lose his job. Also, he isn't paid that much, and suddenly something magical happened, and blah blah blah.
So you guys' character is really pitiful, right? He has been cheated by his wife and he is not that successful person. So it will be kind of like pitiful, right? Okay, so thank you, group 2, for presenting such a beautiful character. So we'll move to group 3 from rule number 3. And the participants are Alex, Indy, Sandy, Poo, and Somyao.
I think like Alice will be the president.
Okay, Alex. Alex, can you turn your camera on down?
Is it better not to? Okay.
Okay.
So our character name is Hans. We didn't really decide on the name by ourselves. I just chose it because we didn't really have enough time to do that. So the meaning of the character was a gift from God, from the Bible, I guess. I don't know. He's 23 years old. He's single, but he's trying to find a partner. His personality is based on kindness, calm, optimistic, soft-spoken, and easygoing. Other people see him as a gentle giant because, well, he's kind of calm and he's quite tall as well. His ambitions are to have a happy life because in the storyline before the first opening episode, he has quite a lot of trauma due to family problems, like problems between his parents and stuff like that. So throughout the entire storyline, he's trying to seek happiness in multiple ways. I think his ambitions is realistic, but I'm not too sure whether that guarantee happiness he will get at the end. Strong points about this character is that he's decisive, smart, and kind, but weak point of him is that he cares too much about others' opinions, and he cannot social that much. And that's it.
That's it. Okay, so your character is also kind of like pitiful, right? Who has a trauma, right, for their parents' breakup or something, right? And he's looking for a happy life, right? Okay, so it's kind of like realistic. Okay, so thank you, group 3, for presenting such a brilliant character. So we'll move to group 4, which is from rule number 4. The participants are Percy, Namiao, Aga, Tuntu AC, Ture Mintai, and Samonjong.
So presenter will be me. So my character name is Perseus because it's feel cool. I'm named it. And his age is 19. He is the only son. His parents are restricted, but he passed freely, and he is single. Personality are a bit quiet. Sometimes he is talkative and active, and he is a really logical guy. He is other people see him. He is a bit weird, but sociable and generosity. And his ambitions are he likes to read books, and he is a really history nut.
Are you talking about yourself?
It can be.
I also think like that.
It can be.
It's like kind of dreamer because he sounds like the character is singer.
So, and strong point of my character is he is full with knowledge and helpful, and weak point of my character is he is weak and a bit careless. So the opening of the first episode, my soap opera is his parent in Perseus kept him under control, So he got into a fight with his family and walked from the house to the tea shop. He saw a friend of his age who could see he was very happy, so he became jealous and sat down at his table. He also told his parents how good they were. So Percy got those memory and Percy's so angry.
Okay, so that's
That's
it,
all.
right?
Yeah.
While you're presenting, we only see you, right? Everyone, you agree with me, right?
And Perseus is my another name.
So actually, that is all about you, right?
Because I can only think about me.
Okay, then. Thank you for group 4 for presenting such a great character. So you guys did very well. You can create the characters by yourself. Okay. So, okay, give applause to everyone. Okay. Okay, so we have finished this activity, and this is quite fun, right? And I think some of you guys are quite quiet in the group, right?
Yes.
Not like
So note down their names, okay? And we'll ask them to sing or walking like a model. Okay.
And this story, like I have write it long ago, and I just rewrite it again.
Ah, okay. So you already have in your mind something in your mind.
Yes,
right?
yes.
That's good.
Because I write short novel a lot.
Oh. So you are also interested in writing stories, right?
Yes.
You have good imagination, so you can be. Okay. So
Thank you
keep
very
on
much.
writing. Okay. Okay. So actually, we still have like 45 minutes, right? So we have finished everything on Unit 11, both from book and the workbook. So is there any question about Unit 11?
No.
No, teacher.
No.
Teacher, I think it's left 15 minutes.
Huh?
I think we only left 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
But you said 45 minutes.
You know, I only say 15 minutes, not 45 minutes. I mean,
yeah, I also have
10:45.
45 minutes.
10:45. I mean 10:45, and we only have like 15 minutes. So if you don't have any question for Unit 11, we'll move to next chapter.
But like
Okay.
let's get the nature of the next
No,
year.
no, I only
15 minutes.
ask you guys like some kind of like personal question, and that's all. I don't take any days as we don't have much time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's great. Yeah.
So we have finished this one, right? So we'll move to Unit 12. So we have finished 11, right? So in Unit 11, we are talking about the personality, character, right? So in this Unit 12, we'll talk about the jobs, okay?
Okay.
So people and their jobs. So you have to think about the question for this, and I'll ask you guys one by one. What is your ideal job? So you may have the ideal job that you want to do in the future, right?
Yes, of course.
So think of one, and after that, I will ask you guys one by one. What is your ideal job, and why do you want to be that job? Okay. So
I
think
can.
for like 1 minute. You may have reason that you want to do that job. Okay. Today everyone is present, right? Okay, so can I ask you now?
Yes, you can.
So I will start with interview. What is your ideal job?
I want to be a. mm, sorry,
Yeah, what do you want to be?
biomedical scientist.
Oh, you want to be a scientist, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So why do you want to be a scientist?
Cause I like it. Because I was young, I like chemistry.
So you are interested in science subject and you want to be a scientist, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That is quite ambitious. Okay, thank you. So how about Aga this time? What is your ideal job?
I want to be a research scientist. I mean, research scientist. Hello?
Scientist?
Yes.
Okay. So why do you want to be a scientist?
Because I'm interested in wild animal.
You're also interested in science subjects. Okay, so that is kind of like strange. You guys want to be a scientist. Okay. So
I mean, I'm interested in animal. Hello?
you're interested in animals.
Yes.
So you want to do some kind of like laboratory or something like that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you want to do some kind of experiments, right? Okay,
Yes.
that is kind of ambitious.
About animal. Yeah.
So try to be a scientist, okay? So how about this time, Sung Yang? What is your ideal job? What do you want to be in the future? Sung Yang, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you want to be in the future?
A businessman.
You want to be a businessman. Okay. So how about Fancy this time? What do you want to be? What is your ideal job?
First of all, I got three. First one is I want to be a history professor. And second one is I want to be a history researcher. And third one is I want to be a UNESCO history and Southeast Asian history and department. I want to work in a Southeast Asian history of UNESCO.
What is that?
It can be a part of history things. I can't explain because it is too complicated.
Yeah.
It's stupid, way stupid.
Yeah, the name is also complicated. Even the name.
So I think Fancy, you are really interested in history, right?
Yes, I'm and a history nut.
And
Really big nut.
So I think you should go abroad and you should study history because here learning history is not that that's popular, right? So you should go
Yes.
abroad and you should study history there, and you can be the one that you want to be. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So Nigar, how about you?
Me? Oh, yes. Okay, so I want to be a computer programmer, like the one that who create websites and apps.
You want to be a programmer. So
Yeah.
you are interested in IT, right?
Yes.
Okay. And how about in Vincent? Cindy, how about you?
Like I want to be a medical teacher because like being a doctor is one of my dream jobs, and like when I got a job, like I noticed that if I work as a doctor, the patient life will really like stand on me. If I make something mistake, that's not really good idea. So I just want to be like medical teacher. That's really better.
I think that suits you. Okay. So how about Tamonjo?
Yes, sir.
What's your ideal job?
I want to be a successful businesswoman.
Businesswoman?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're interested in the business sector, right? Economics. Okay. Nice one. And how about music?
I've got two. The first one is an architect and another one is detective. I'm not sure about that, but I find detective job really fascinating as I see in the movies, and the girls look really cool and agile. Architect is because I love maths.
And the first one is more realistic for you. Am I right?
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Detective 係不得你手連咪拍啊
Huh?
I only watch movies.
You should. But because
Okay.
they're fact really cool.
Thank you.
Okay. So this time, Alex, how about you?
I am just going to be a programmer because although it might not be the most paid job in the entire world unless you're in a big corporation, at the end of the day, I can just live my life happily writing programs I love.
So you want to be a programmer, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how about Alice this time?
Yes, teacher. I have like two jobs. I would like to be like general manager because I can get good amount of money, and the other one is like astrologist because I love reading someone birth chart,
So you have
and they
to,
are interested. Yeah.
you have to one for money and one for your hobby, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So how about Saipong Bian this time?
I want to be a businessman.
She wants to be a businessman.
Yes.
Why do you want to be a businessman?
Yes, I think.
You want to make money after all, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is kind of realistic. And how about Topi?
I want to be businesswoman because I like spending money.
Topi, I can't hear you clearly. Can you repeat again?
Yes. I want to be businesswoman because I like spending money. Sometimes I want.
Businessman, right? A businesswoman, right?
Yeah.
Did you say like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Businesswoman.
Okay. Okay, then this time, Kafu, how about you?
My ideal job is maybe a cosmetic surgeon.
Kafu တပည့်အသက်လေးနည်းနည်းကျယ်ပြောလို့ရမှာချက်သိထားမကြလို့
Yes.
Yeah.
My ideal job is a plastic surgeon.
Surgeon?
Yeah.
Plastic surgery. You are interested in plastic surgery, right? Am I
Yeah.
right, Kafu?
Yes.
Okay. So you're interested in the beauty things, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how about Kang Kanai this time?
Businessman and reporter.
Businessman, right?
Yeah. And reporter.
And a reporter at the same time. Okay. So you have two ideal jobs that you want to be. Okay. So how about Andy this time?
I have three ideal jobs. The first ones would be psychologist because I want to know about humans' mind and the way they behave. And the second thing is astrologist because I also want to know more about people, like reading Bachelor and their zodiac signs. And the last thing would be something related to astronomy because I want to know more about the stars, the moon, the planets, and objects we can see with our naked eyes.
So
It's really fun.
You're also interested in science, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how about Han Susan this time?
Yes, I have an ideal job. I have two ideal jobs. I want to be a successful businesswoman. If money didn't important for us, I want to be here because I love making food for others.
That's a businesswoman, right? Okay. So how about Poming Can this time?
My ideal job is simple. I want to be pilot. I want to fly in the sky. Look like bat. But I cannot be because of my eye.
Okay, thank you. So how about Hey Town this time?
I want to be a computer engineer because I am interested in hardware.
Okay. And how about La Mean this time?
I want to be a mechanical engineer because I love to fix something broken.
Okay, thank you. How about Somian this time? Somian, are you there? You have finished, right?
Yes, I'm finished.
Sorry. Aga, have you finished?
That teacher, I'm finished.
You haven't. So, Nick Ethan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. And can you speak louder, please?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Louder. Yes. I have two ideal jobs, and one is like I want to be an artist. It's like singer or something, but I can't really sing, and so yeah.
Okay.
And the second one is I want to be an architect because I like decorating the rooms and yeah, the buildings. I love buildings.
So you mean the second one is more realistic for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys have great dreams and great ideal jobs. So I think everyone has finished, right? Talking about their ideal job.
Yes, I guess.
Okay. Okay, so as it is 11 now, I will stop here. So we'll continue tomorrow, okay?
And we have been described ourselves a lot.
Huh?
And we have been described ourselves a lot.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here, okay? So we'll see you tomorrow. So bye-bye for today.
Bye, teacher. Have a
Bye,
nice
teacher.
Teacher,
Nice day.
bye-bye.
Teacher, have a nice day.